big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to
Starting with your
identify
next game.
diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I've messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
In the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Hey, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC.
Damn.
Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Martinez. Carrington.
Oh, shit.
Pass to Lund. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Robert. Lund misses. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
Now Carrington. Shot to stop the run. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second
That's
chance.
not the dude I wanted to
And for
pass
so
to.
many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Barely
The
early.
attack from
What the
Sac
fuck?
Trail. Stolen by Bird.
That shit. Oh, shit.
To the middle. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Here's Pagan. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Down low. Here's MP. Pagan defending.
What the fuck
Offensive
is that
board. And it's in there.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
On offense, here's Sack. Trailing by 4. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And it's Sack with the ball. Pass to Martinez. To the paint. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Oh, shit.
Bird outside. Now Mitchell. From deep, it's MP. Another miss
What the
by
fuck is up with
MP.
my 3?
When you get that clean of a look, you have to take it and hope you make it.
Outside Carrington. The three-pointer, no good.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look.
Dude, I
Wonder
got
if he had
shades of
maybe a
fucking
little
Steph
too much
Curry.
time.
This is what I'm doing.
Here's Pagan. Mitchell brings down the board. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Harris, right side. Here's MP. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 for 9 clip.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
Pass to Lund. That one dropped for 2.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Lets it go from 14. And a kind roll off the rim on that one.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Outside, Lund. Back to Pagan. And here's Lund, covered by Robert. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. 8 points for him. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Robert. Union Elite lead. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP.
I didn't even see fucking.
And it's Sack's ball. Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
Harris in at the high post. From deep, it's MP. That's good. And Harris comes up with the assist. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball. It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
2 minutes remaining.
Stolen by Pagan. Fast break. Here we go.
Stolen.
Here's Martinez. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Michael Pagan. And time called here. Union Elite.
At the line for Union Elite, MP.
And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Timeout on the court.
Oh shit. Holy shit, I'm fine.
First one for him falls. So it's both teams making a change here. hits both from the stripe.
There we go.
And it's Sack with the ball. A 7-point differential. Outside, Lund. Pagan hits the three-pointer.
That three from Pagan is something he loves to do. And he can really change a game's course when he gets hot.
A nice shot by Robert.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
To the inside. Here's Martinez. Rebound by Union Elite. MP high post. Stolen by Pagan.
What the fuck?
Pushing it up. Here's Carrington. And the jam by Carrington. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Finds Bird. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The three-pointer goes.
He fired that bounce pass beautifully in there.
Carrington outside. Launches it. One. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time, getting it done on the offensive glass. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Union Elite ahead. They're up by 5. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
And Union Elite has possession. Leading by 5. 8 for 15 with that basket.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Outside Pagan. Second chance shot.
That fucking center every goddamn time.
He never relents when it comes to second chances.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. Now here's Martinez. He's guarded closely. Can't hit from the elbow.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
Count that bucket.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Not a lot of room. Pass to Carrington.
That fucking
Martinez. Off target with the 3.
He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Pagan picks up the board. Sack trailing here. And a whistle blown
Every
against
time I
MP.
try to steal that bitch, is just
That's
for
foul
reaching.
number 2 for him. Here's Carrington. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Harris out on the wing. And here's MP on the outside. Kept alive by Union Elite. Mitchell outside. Oop, and there's the alley. And it's finished off by Harris. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 11. Beyond the arc. Carrington, no good.
This round.
And Union Elite with possession. 7-point game, their biggest lead of the game. Left side, Pagan. Gets it to go for his 6th field goal from the floor. He's now 6 for 10.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Mitchell outside. And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Well, Pagan wasn't stopping for anything there. Even physicality wasn't scaring him off.
That free throw missing.
The line for the attack from Sac, Michael Pagan. For 2.
And he's good on the second. Union Elite lead. Pass to Bullock. Shot from the wing. Sack grabs the miss. Now Pagan.
Thought I was a bit more open than that.
Out to the wing. Cunningham. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
And it's rebounded by Martinez. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, I'd go for it.
To the middle. Here's Olsen. Nice pass, led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nice feed inside as well, looking for some good shots.
And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Martinez outside. Back to Pagan. The floater. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Great feel for the floater there.
Shoots it. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
Threes and shit.
Substitution for the attack from Sac, Austin Lund.
They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. And it's Carrington off the drive. The lead now in single digits.
When I watch him, I think Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
Shot from the top of the key. Lund with the rebound.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Carrington for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Leading by as many as 14. Pass now to Harris. 18 feet out. And it's rebounded by Martinez. Here's Pagan. Good G that time from MP. And here's the fast break. Off with the layup.
Fuck do you mean?
And so here it's Sac. Trailing by 8 here. From deep, it's Pagan.
I was on the wrong board.
He can't get that one. And Union Elite with possession. Here's MP. And good, hitting the back iron and falling.
Probably not the shot they drew up. Hey, but they'll take it.
Now Carrington, Bird defending. The drive by Carrington. Yep, that one goes.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
That was the
And he makes that one.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yep. This is how to seal a win in style.
And the attack
See,
from
I
Zach
might
call
get the
time
win, but I
here.
don't think I outperformed the dude.
Here's Pagan. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound.
Give me that shit. Shit. Cut up.
Here's
Oh,
MP.
shit. Square.
Lets it fly from 18. That one short off the rim.
I think that this deficit is just too much to overcome.
You said it. There just isn't enough ticks left in that clock.
What a play by Lund. Brushing off the foul and finishing what he started.
At the line for the attack from Sac, Ivory Lund. Shooting 1.
It's sad.
Here's MP.
Turnover. The attack from Sac ball.
I was setting something else up.
Carrington for 3. Offensive rebounds. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part.
Well, we gotta play this fuck ass match again. $840. Shit. Strength needs it like a motherfucker. I'm weak. What the hell do I spend?
Hi, I'm Don Valentine, owner of John Moore Services. There's an old...
What is good with y'all, man? All that good stuff. In order to tribute, and you can see we have this pulled up here. So from here, guys, I've always gotten the comment, why can't I upgrade my standing dunk over 37? As you can see, my standing dunk, it says 37 max. Go over.
That makes sense. What? I don't care. You can have it. I don't know. Yeah, it's somewhere in here. Oh shit. Alright, let's do it.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, They've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. They get it back. One. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
It's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
Here's MP. Another miss by MP. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan with it. Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan. Up top, one. Mitchell brings down the board. Here's MP. Harris outside. Now here's Mitchell for three. That one no good. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Here's Martinez. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. Plays it in off the break.
And you can catch the D napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
The attack from Sac leading. Pass to Martinez. Lund with the pick. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Mitchell outside. Shoots. And there's another one for the Union Elite. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, you'd say.
And that gives them the lead.
This is how automatic you have to be. Mitchell gets the ball and goes straight into his motion.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Tight defense on him. 2-0, no one back to stop it. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight. The attack from Sac Trail. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Carrington. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's MP. And he drops that one in. Now Carrington. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's Bird. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
And the attack from Sac call time here.
Back, guys. I had to go run and apply lotion to my fucking thing.
Called by Sack, they'll talk things over.
Substitution for Union Elite. Time called.
Here's Cunningham. Martinez, guarded by Mitchell. Carrington for three. That one doesn't drop. From deep, it's MP. And no good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's Olsen. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. Great open look there.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
To the inside. Outside for Pagan. Martinez. Back to Pagan.
That fucking screen.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen it. I mean, he's strongly built for a guard. Pagan attacking that rim.
The shot from 20 feet out. And again, Union Elite get the bucket. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Pagan shot's good.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Pagan shot's good.
Hey, helping hands from Edward Martinez. Sees a play, makes it a reality.
From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP. Here's Cunningham. Outside Carrington. They set the screen. The three-pointer, no good. Union Elite leading this one. Here's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Harris comes down with the board.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 6.
What are they doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Three-pointer. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And so that's the end of the first half. Union Elite on top, up by 15. And we'll be back in just a moment. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Fuck.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And it's Sack's ball, trailing by 13. They get a hand on it. Here's MP. Pagan defending. They get it back.
The defender, a little over reaches there to Robert's benefit this time.
First team foul. At the line for Union Elite, Drew Robert. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect so far from the line. Here's Pagan. He's got 8 in this one.
Why am I?
Outside Carrington.
Oh, that's why.
From past the arc. It's rebounded by Robert.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
Over the defense. Jake Bird still able to get one to go from close. Not easy and not something that is easy to practice either. Nicely done.
Kicks it to
I thought
Pagan.
I was on white for a second.
Up top one. The 3. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And they're on the break. And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 right there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he had gone and taken it inside.
Finds Bird. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket and soon.
And Lund slams it in.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Shoot.
And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
Knocks it down from distance.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more 3s can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 8 in this one. Carrington, no good.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Here's Pagan. That's tipped. MP with the steal.
And the
Union
3.
Elite knocked down another 3.
This is nuts.
I feel like I'm
they
using
can't
fucking
miss.
Zen right
It's so
now.
rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that
got
they
my
did
ass
miss. Insane display.
And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And so Union Elite has it here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
You wouldn't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top 3-point specialist would catch heat for taking a shot like that.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now here's Robert. Bird outside. Tries from 6 feet. The big shot, no good. Carrington outside. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the
But it's still
outside.
fun.